a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection, and when you looked up she was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and you promise it's just one last time. Jose Luis was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone, pills and persuasion that earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos. Offended and ended, you just masturbate. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and you promise it's just one last time.
Keys. In fact, you can tell me the option. There's the option there. Oh, right. Yeah, audio wasn't included. You should be able to now. Yeah, you good?
Yep.
Sweet. Right. I don't even know if the stream started because my phone is about to die. Right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is IUF1 T2, round 7, I believe. And tonight we're at Brazil, and I'm joined by my teammate Rasha. Welcome.
Our teammate commentary and driving as well. You can see.
We'll hopefully keep it together for next season. How did you enjoy your first week in the comms box last week?
That was fun. It was actually very fun. Hopefully more racing this week. Less safety cars.
Yeah,
So-
had a chance. We only had the one last night. Right, so tonight we're joined by Trex, Whipper, Jube, Rocket, Fitz, Mikey, Shaker Maker, Nut, Underdog, Sailor, Ruka, Jacob B, KBT, Tiago Striker, Q1 Always, and El Obliquio. Only 16 drivers. Short grid. Missing a few new drivers. Let's see what they can do.
That driver's championship is way more interesting than Tier 1, I could say. It's 2 points, the difference between P1 and P2, Underdog and Trex. And then you go Rocket right behind with 15 points gap to P1.
And then if you look at the constructors, there's 1 point in it in the constructors.
Very close.
245 points, and McLaren on 244 points.
Aston Martin's not that far either.
Yeah, and if you're gonna say that, Hero RB. I I think I might ban Nut from any airtime tonight. I think he deserves it.
He's racing in the wrong league, but he's still a racer. So you gotta let him off with that.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Ruined me.
Not sure if you're watching this. I'm trying to cover for you, but I don't think it's gonna work.
Alright, so Brazil. Nice little twisty and straight line speed, top middle section, and the best corner name in the world in Bico di Pato. Why I need to turn the game sounds down? They're way too loud. I knew someone forgot to carry on commentating if you can, Rash.
Alright, we're starting the first lap. What's going on with you?
I've got to turn the game sounds down.
Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, we're turn 1, turn 2. Great exit here from turn 3, taking the curb all the way out. He's gonna get a little bit of a toe, maybe. No, he does. So he doesn't choose to do so. The 17.9 is a little bit off from yesterday's league, but this is tier 2, obviously. It's not that far away. Up into this fast right-hander. And I keep yesterday I've been having trouble with this long right-hander, locking up every time. My fronts were locking up every time.
Bico di Pato, I love this corner. It comes around the right. You gotta be careful on the power. You can lose the back end just like that. Absolutely flat around this left-hander. Get the car out to the right-hand side. No brakeboard markers there, so nowhere to brake. This car's a bit twitchy. You might need to take a little bit with the front wing out. That's a lap of Brazil. That long right-hander you're on about, actually lifting course into it. It's quick.
Yeah, I realized that. I was locking up in quality because I was trying to go as fast as I can.
Yeah, if you lift, I was going to say, if you're lifting course into it and... you have to lower your brake bias for it, no.
MFG is not in a lot, but he just put in a purple first sector.
Right, let's get rid of that. What's he done? He's done a 96. Well, of course it's got to be purple first sector. He's a fucking second time on track.
Yeah, Whipper was pushing though.
Right, I can't find my lighter to light up this James Hunt cigarette. I believe it's Underdog in League of the Championship.
He does, yeah, yep. No, Rocket is third, Trex is second. Trex got a win last week, so...
They pulled it back from his last corner instant at Bahrain as Mikey is coming over the line and he's going to start a new lap. 1:14.6. Absolutely.
Trex got maximum points last week with 35 points.
Thiago Striker, he managed to keep it at the wall. He's lost it at that right hander you're on about. Coming out of there, trying to get the power early around the long left. He's managed to keep it out the wall though, so we'll see if he can go for another lap. As Blakey all done a win at 10. Sorry for interrupting you there.
No, you're good. I was just saying, Trex got maximum points last week with the win, 35 points, with fastest lap and driver of the day. So he got 37
points.
37
points, yeah. You got an extra point for driver of the day. I forgot about that.
Alright, there, so Thiago did spin.
Yeah, Thiago Striker had a moment. It was wonderful to see. It's good to be on board with him. Just missed the wall. He managed to keep out the wall, which is good. I don't know what the rules are resetting the track in
to the line. He has fast for the second sector as well and goes pole position by 1 second.
That's only 4/10 off what I did last night.
That is true. That is very true.
That could be a very good lap for tier 2. I think pole position was a 1.
I mean, he did win on Tuesday on Realistics here, which was a big surprise. I couldn't be happier. I mean, I'm happy if I win, but if I need someone else to win, it would be MFG.
Well, of course it would be. He's the winner of the league.
We'll sit there on the lap.
The owner of the league. No, I was just looking at it, so it's just like the people team. He's just started. Going through the centre S's. Looks like he's Not using his overtake, saving it for the last straight, which is wise as he comes down to turn 4, or what I'm going to call the Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton corner, the Max Hamilton corner. Coming down to the double right-hander, you can take this absolutely flat out and just drop a gear, but keep the power absolutely nailed.
Especially when you have new tires.
Yep, but it is possible. I take it absolutely flat and just drop a gear.
I do that as well. Absolutely flat.
And then Bico di Pato. You're gonna hear that a lot tonight. I love that.
Go ahead.
Bico di Pato.
Is that the only corner you know in this Brazilian
No,
circuit?
you've got the Senna S's and you've got the Max Hamilton corner.
Okay.
Officially named.
Alright, up to the line goes Sailor. I don't think it's gonna be a fast lap. It is definitely not.
It's a 1 minute 11.9.
Joby on
Oh,
another.
he's got turn 1. Oh, and he's managed
Oh.
to keep out of the way. Or was it Whipper that he managed to keep out of?
So,
Whipper's gone for a second run.
well, Joby is in the last sector, up to the line, DRS wide open, has a lot of battery left. And crosses the line, goes first fastest, 110.3. When I do my quality lap, my energy would be like 5% left when I cross the line.
Yeah,
So-
something like that. I'd burn mine all the way up the hill. Whipper's invalidated, so we're going to get on board with Rocket as he's coming around the sweeping left, coming down toward Bico di Pato.
That's gonna be drained into my brain now.
Oh yes, it will. It's just the way you say it. It's just the way it goes and flows. Into the last left, up the hill. Get that overtaking you, Rocket.
That's the second sector as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's open. The Rocket, no, you can use overtaking colour, I was going to say.
To the
1
line.
minute 8.5. Puts him on pole position, ahead of Mikey. Not bad from your third place man in the championship.
So Whipper is on the lap.
I just had
Blake is on the lap.
The last one. Oh, he's a 10th up. Whipper. Thiago Striker must be close coming to the line. Yes. Nope, he's at 10-4. Coming down towards 10-4. A few people choosing to do the one runs. It's a one-stop race. It's a soft medium race.
Oh, that's a safety car.
That's a safety car, so keeping the extra set of softs might be
What did
alright.
you get yesterday? I forgot.
I got a 1 minute 8.3 in quali.
No. I'm talking about the race.
So I finished 10th because
Okay. That's 11 points?
something like that. Oliviera broke early in fucking turn, like super early into turn 1, so damaged my wing. And then Nutter let me through and then took me out.
Oh, yeah.
Went over
Obviously.
my rear end. That
Sorry.
right hander you were on about.
Sorry to cut you off. Thiago Striker has the fast second sector up to the line. He's DRS right open, ERS draining all of it. Now up to the line. It's a 108. 5.9.
108.59, 300ths of a second ahead of Rocket for the lead. Rocket has got to be kicking his nuts at not lighting that ERS up slightly earlier. Shaker Maker's now following over the line with a 1 minute 8.7. Puts in P3. RST boys are going solid.
FG has
Right.
been pushed down to P4.
But it is close. You tend to find that result a close field. Right. Is Blake actually pushing? Or is he just chilling?
Blake, I think he just finished the lap. He's been in hot lap the whole time. This is his third lap out.
Yeah, he's 1.6 seconds down. This is not a good lap. Who's just behind him?
Fits on a lap.
He
So
comes through the centre S's. Slightly has a moment going into turn 2, so like a couple of tenths lost. Surely. DRS is now open. Swing it into the left. You get on the power earlier than you think through the Max Hamilton corner.
I'll double check that is a purple first sector for Fitzy.
said, the double right-hander, which you can take flat and just drop a gear. It's hard to nail that corner. It is. I like the technicality of that corner, it's so tricky. It's a big good de pato. Round the flat left.
Yeah, actually, you said it.
He's done a 52-0 sector 2, so I'll keep that in my head. As he's
So-
launching over to the line, overtake on. DRS now wide open.
Purple first, purple second. Can he make a purple third and go up to the field? Yes, he does.
1:08.3 for the fix. That was actually quicker than my quali lap. Fuming.
KBT opts to do 2 outlaps as well as Q's. Q's has started his lap.
I considered that last night. I did say before my final run I might do 2 outlaps.
I
Ended up
was
not doing.
maximizing everything. Right, Q's here in Polly's favorite corner ever.
No, just the name. Just the corner name. He's 5 seconds up on his time. What did he do? 1:14.7, so 5 seconds. I'm guessing he's going to find another second and a half of VRS and DRS. So this could be a 1:08.8, I reckon.
They go so wide on that corner as well. They gotta hug the inside.
1:08.5. It puts in P3 and splits Rocket and Thiago.
JKP, our commentator for realistic tier and tier 1, is on the lap with the purple first sector.
Well, tier 1 when he's there for half of it.
That is not my comment right there. JKP into the long left hander. He's gonna take a third gear. The op take it second and then quick shift to third. Gives you that extra boost. Sometimes it does.
If you can keep it in low gears, the lower revs are no, in the higher gears the lower revs are more powerful.
Yeah.
Better traction.
Purple first, purple second for JKP. Up to the line, DRS. Wide open from now. He takes the shortest line. ERS on into overtake up to the line, and he doesn't deliver in the last sector.
1:08.6.
Yeah.
It's
That's
still
weird.
P5. In the middle of all that, KBT did a 1:10 and then went and invalidated his next lap.
KBT. Whipper is on the lap, I believe.
I've got someone about to go over the line. I don't know who it is. Okay, Whipper's next one over the line. There's a car just in front of him.
That's KBT has
He's
invalidated.
KBT.
And there is Blake, who's first one up to the line.
Yep. So he's coming in to technically what we call the last corner. He's 7/10 up on his time. So get the overtake lit. Use your overtake button.
And bits.
I'm guessing he doesn't have to use and he's retired.
Did you just drive into the... Did I?
He retired from session and went a second faster. I'm wondering if he got kicked.
And I'm wondering if he's a reserve and not supposed to set a lap. No, Blake's not a reserve.
He's raced for the last few weeks.
Yeah, he did.
But you're not meant to retire on track either, so naughty. So I'm just wondering if he did get kicked, because sometimes the game will just retire you.
So,
Looks like Jacoby's pushing again.
MFG
Mikey's
is
coming
also...
over the line. He's 6 seconds up on his time. Is it going to be a 1:07 for Mikey? As he goes over the line.
It is! 1:08. What did I do last night?
He did about that. SKBT's done a 1:86 just behind all that and just gone ahead of his teammate.
It could be on another lap.
Yeah, Jacoby's launched onto another lap. We've got loads of people going over the line.
Is this? Yeah, these are our last laps here. Qualifying is already done.
Left. I don't have a timer. Oh, yes I do. Because I keep having a yellow flag.
So first sector, the red one,
Right,
first sector,
Jube's
2 minutes
coming over
left.
the line. Jube is 6/10 up on his time. He's looking at a 1:95. He's done a 1:92 and it's good enough.
Is it not?
Percent.
Jacoby up to the line.
1:48. Yeah, 1 minute 48 left. Jacoby just put a P5, just missed it. He's just jumping on board. Is that Shaker Maker or Thiago? Nope.
Joby's on a lap. Oh, okay. Never mind.
I'm going to stay with Thiago Striker because he's in sector 2 and he is one of the top boys. I believe he's 4th in the championship.
Sorry, I'll cut you off. Trex, the second one in the championship leader, has just crossed the line with 108.6 and he just invalidated this lap.
Oh, so Trex is done then. Whoa, 1 minute 10. He might have time to get round if he launches it round.
He is going very slow.
As Thiago Striker comes over the line and he does a 1 minute 8.8, does not improve on his lap time, 3/10 slower that lap. I think he's going again though. He's still got 80% juice, so we'll come back to him in a minute. Rocket is coming over the line. He's 1.7 down. He's starting a new lap.
Yep.
Yep, Trex is done. Trex's qualifying is over.
His teammate is setting lap.
Yep, Shaker Maker's just gone past him. 10 minutes sector. Okay.
So I think the first to cross the line is gonna be Thiago Striker, if he's doing a lap.
Jacoby is coming into the pit. Thiago Striker then. There's a car in front of him.
That's Trex. Done.
So Thiago Striker's just come out of pick up the pack all round. He's flat left hander. I'm just going to call it flat left. Into the last corner. Move! He's got. Okay. Just RST teamwork.
Different teams, but teamwork.
Yeah. So he's getting a tow. And he's done a 1 minute. He's made him go 600 of a second. He's putting P3.
Fit is down.
So Trex helping out Thiago Striker there. And Thiago Striker could have got there and done the lap. That's Rocket. He's the only one left. And he does a 1 minute 8.3 and puts himself P3. So Underdog, can he upset it all?
He has the fastest second sector.
Coming over the line. Can he spoil the whole party? No, wow, 1 minute 8.6. So Trex is going to be happy he's out qualified the Underdog.
Your favorite...
Rocket's got to be thrilled in P2.
Your favorite person in the world, Nutter, has qualified to be at 12.
Yeah, but yeah, he doesn't deserve any. Even his pit guys doesn't deserve their time.
Alrighty.
Right, so Mikey takes pole position with a 1 minute 8.1, followed by Fitz, then Rocket, Thiago Striker, keys one always. Jacoby will start 6th, KBT will start 7th, Trex will start 8th, Underdog will start 9th, Shaker Maker will start 10th, Whipper 11th, that guy in 12th, Job will start 13th, Blakeo will start 14th, Sale will start 15th, and Ruka will start 16th. Nutter, you know I'm joking. I know he knows I'm joking, but still, you're banned. We will join back for a 5-minute break. Go and get a cup of tea, go and get whatever you need to do. This race is going to be interesting. I'll see you in 5.
Was a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection. She was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. And the night queen's gonna make everything alright. say Louise was a fella from Grindr. 'Cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone. Pills and persuasion that earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos. Offended and ended, you just masturbate. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You made you the walk of shame come morning light. But your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight. And you promise it's just one last time. So when you're done bad and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go, there's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find the shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You made you the walk of shame come morning light. But your midnight queen.
Oh, so the stream is back live. I'd like to say congratulations to Mikey on his first career pole position in 10 seasons of IUF1.
10! Is this season 10?
Season 10. And I tell you what, I've been doing ranked races this week because I've made ranked races 5 lappers again, right? And IUF1 started through the ranked lobbies, through the flappers, where Mikey got in touch with me, saying he's thinking about starting a league. And I think he got me, Rags, Nut, Nazza, and Fury together, and that's how we started IUF1 and Senna. Forgot about Senna.
Talk about that later. Lights out and away you go. MFG gets a really good
Mikey's had a
start
great
here.
start. Oh,
Fitzy. McLaren
yeah, Fitz is
2-3.
an OG as well.
Yeah, they gotta
Yeah,
play.
yeah,
They
go
gotta
on.
play team games here.
Oh, Rocket, Thiago Striker and Rocket having a little contact out of the second turn. Thiago Striker also cut off Q1 Always. Q1 Always has to lift as they come to Max Hamilton corner. And it looks like I see a bit of debris still going on. But it looks like everyone is through. So Mikey holds the lead from Fitz. Like I said, he is another OG. Fitz was in them ranked lobbies. Fitz has raced every single 10 seasons, I think, of IUF1.
Oh, information about championship. contender. Trex has lost 3 positions. Ruka has gained 4 positions, and Underdog has gained 2 positions. And this starting lap, everyone is on softs.
Everyone is on the soft tyre. No one got the alternative strategy.
Yeah, alternative strategy doesn't work around here. It's just you.
Well, I figured that one out last night. I tried extending though, hoping for a safety car. It would work if a safety car comes out. We have movers at the back. That's Underdog, not
Trex with a dive bomb.
Yep, on Whipper.
Makes it work.
The move done. I wonder if that was team orders. Oh, no, the same team. So definitely not team orders. Just aggressive
Team
driving.
orders. Ooh, Trex doesn't have a teammate. Oh, he does actually. Shake maker, shaker maker, shake marker.
Shaker maker. Right, as it comes into the little right hand up, that tricky one. Through
So,
the left. Yeah,
P1 to P8, it's DR strain. Let's see if Trex can extend that DR strain.
It'll be interesting to see if the McLaren boys work together and keep DRS swapping, but with Fitz having DRS as well, I can't see it happening. But Thiago Striker is looking close on Rocket. He's got the overtake lit up, he goes to the outside, Rocket goes to defend. Rocket has the inside line for turn 1, but the outside line for turn 2 has a good entry. Thiago Striker tucks in, can't make anything of it. Well, that's your first attempt. He's going to go again into the Max Hamilton corner. He has the inside line this time. He's used all his energy. Oof, and he's got to be careful as he's coming across in the braking zone there.
As well as that was happening, your championship leader has moved up to P6. Whipper has pitted for medium tires. I mean, it could be wing damage. I mean, it should be wing damage if you're pitted this early.
But into that little right-hander, Thiago Strikers took P2 from Fitzy. I don't know if Fitzy had a moment or not, but Thiago Striker's stuck it up the inside. And then Underdog is looking around the inside now of P1 through the flat left. He puts it up into P5. So Underdog obviously just had a bad quality lap. He needs to make up spots. I mean,
what an overtake that was from Underdog.
Yeah, he just had a good run out of Pico de Pato. Right, the McLaren side by side, right in front of it. There you go. They've just done the normal DRS swap. So Rocket is now into P3, but he's gone deep into turn 1. Will they swap the positions back, or is Rocket going to keep hold of it? No, Fitzy's settling in, so they're going to stay 3-4 in that order. I think that might have been team orders for the championship. So Mikey still holds the lead, he's got to be happy with that. Keep it under car Mikey, Thiago Striker behind that. And the McLaren boys who actually still have juice compared to the front two. As they're heading down toward the battle. So the first 8 all in DRS of each other. Rocket had a moment there. I don't know if you saw that. Rocket is sliding!
Slip and sliding, it's raining, but it's not.
He's got to be careful he doesn't lose the RS to Thiago.
He is third in the championship, and McLaren are in a really good position here for the constructors and the drivers.
Yep, they're only second by a point behind. Is it Alpine?
Was Alpine? Yeah, it is Alpine. And Alpine are 10 to 12.
Thiago Striker's had a massive moment in turn 2 and he's put it off track. Rocket slides past him and now Fitz is looking to take advantage, coming down to the Max Hamilton corner. He tucks in, he's having a little look, it's just a dummy. Oh, Thiago Striker got carefully coming back on track, but that was massive. A massive slide. So that has allowed Mikey to break free. Can he keep it out of the DRS range of the Rocket and make it work to his advantage while these boys scrap? This could be Mikey's second win of the week.
I will admit, I think we have found a MFG track finally. Brazilian track might go to Mikey here. Let's see, it's still a long race, 31 laps to go.
Mikey has broke DRS. Rocket is going to be vulnerable to Thiago Striker into the centre S's. As Rocket is 1.2 behind. Let's get on board with Fitzy for this one. Thiago Striker just sending a dummy. Covered underdog, because underdog looked like he was looking.
So Rocket is flashing here. He has no years left. So Thiago, that's gonna be a easy pass.
Easy overtake. And Fitzy, I thought Fitzy was gonna send up his teammate then.
Oh,
Fitzy's hit
Fitzy
from behind! Oh, the board with it! And as we're on board, she's what always gets past underdog, as underdog had to avoid Fitzy. Fitzy's now just getting going again. Oh, disaster. I wish I wasn't actually on board for that. It actually wasn't in the broadcast.
Fitzy goes round. And Thiago Striker has closed up to MFG to DRS. Q's has lost DRS though.
He has lost. And he's got underdog right on his diffuser. So expect underdog to push for a move. He's probably the closest. Jacoby possibly on his teammate. Q's might have super low wins. He's fast down that straight. And quite annoyingly, with the ranked races being at Brazil this week, I finally found my setup for Brazil. Only like 5 hours too late. So underdog's still sitting in. KBT is still sitting in. Just behind him, Trex has gone past Ruka into Max Hamilton corner. He's gone wide. That's got to be a warning there for Trex. Got to be careful then. Track limits. Track limits around this track.
If he wants to win underdog, he has to clear Q's right now and try and close up the back again.
I'll tell you what's going to be interesting now, if there isn't a safety car. We've already had it once. Fuel.
We haven't had a safety car yet.
No, and there was one race where we didn't have a safety car, and underdog was lifting and coasting from lap 10. I think it was Bahrain. He was lifting and coasting from lap 10 to lap 29, just to make it.
Well, he hasn't added fuel, because his fuel indicator is not on, so I'll have to wait and see.
Oh, you're actually looking at that. I try and look at the wheel, because it's on the top right hand side, but...
Here goes Thiago for P1. He's gonna go round the outside and takes P1 there. Thiago Striker, our new race leader in P8. Lap 8.
Of 36, quarter of the way through. 1 quarter done now. Soft tires. We are looking lap 15 for pit stops.
15, yeah, 15, 16,
yeah.
14 if you want to go for a huge undercut.
The undercut is massive here. It's like Bahrain.
Yeah, because it's a very short track, right? So as
but the tire day doesn't actually feel it on the overcut if you go longer for the offset. So the undercut is more important than the overcut. Looks like Mikey's going to be coming back at Thiago Striker as he goes down the inside for turn 1.
Side by side.
Thiago gives him the room, tucks in. This has allowed Rocket to catch up. So on board with Rocket, watching Thiago Striker probably back past Mikey. Down the inside and Trex is out! Third place
safety car.
Second place in the championship is out. Where's he lost it?
He's lost it in turn 1.
Out. I wonder what happened. Thiago Striker just managed to get into the lead then as the safety car comes out. Whipper's coming in.
That's gonna be box for everyone, I guess, into the mediums, and they gotta make it all the way to the end. It's gonna be a hard one.
It could be hard. It could convert a few people.
Mikey, he has done it on Tuesday, and that's the reason he won. He did play a lap 4 on the safety car and went from lap 4 to lap 36 on one set of medium.
So he obviously knows how to look after his tyres as Whipper's put another set of mediums on. I'm guessing this is gonna be a Aston Martin's could be in trouble. They're going to double stack, so Jacoby could end up losing a few spots.
Okay, it's not good. I mean, it's only one lap. You could have waited one more lap.
Nah, we talked about this last week. It's double stack. It's just worth double stacking instead of being right on the back.
Yeah, but his teammate's very far ahead. So.
No, but that's mine together. So everyone jump into the medium tyre.
Oh, Q's almost. He was so close to overtaking MFG in the pits. Sailor doesn't pit.
Sailor stays out.
Sailor stays out. He would rather track position than pitting under a free stop.
Sailor, if he was at the back, it might be worth coming in this lap and doing a lap less. What I would do. Have that lap less on the tyres, lap less to do. So, at the safety car restart, Thiago Striker will lead the race from Mikey. Q's1 finds himself in third, KBT fourth. Rocket has somehow dropped down to fifth. I don't know what happened there. He was third. Sailor in sixth, but I've got a feeling he might be in this lap. Underdog will be 7th, Jacoby 8th, Luca 9th, that guy in 10th, Shaker Maker 11th, Fitz 12th, so Fitzy, no not Fitzy, Blake and Whippers. Jacoby lost out as they double stacked with KBT. Knew that was going to happen. But he's not at the back.
Look. Like I said last week, and I'll stand by it. I think you lose less positions when you double stack than wait another lap under safety car than pit.
If you wait another lap, you'd be last.
Yeah, you're basically last.
I was right. Sailor's doing the wise thing. He was already at the back, so he had nothing to lose. You might as well come in a lap later. Now stick the medium on. So wise move from Sailor. So that's going to move everyone up a spot. Did you know that you can buy IUF1 merchandise?
Oh, is there? Is there a store for IUF1? I did not know this.
Yeah, we have an IUF1 store. We sell hoodies and t-shirts and shit apparently.
I did not know this.
And you can get like your car number printed on, your name.
I'm intrigued now.
I don't know how much is what. Yeah. It's always worth a look. Very rarely it's mentioned, but it does exist. I should get one myself. Mikey should give me one, to be fair, for all my free commentating.
Should send us a hoodie each, Mikey. Mikey, we need a hoodie each for commentating.
We need a hoodie, Mikey. Wink, wink.
A hoodie each here.
Number 36 on.
I'll see.
Details later, Mikey.
Yeah, I'll send you my name, how to write my name, and what number I want.
Right, so safety car is in this lap. The good thing about Brazil is a short lap from the safety car, so it's not too long, I suppose. Thiago Striker's starting to back him up, so when does he decide to bolt? Heavily picking up the pace, is at 70 miles an hour. I reckon in 3, 2, 1. Now. Nope, not gone. And he's gone. Wasn't that far off. He managed to get the jump on Mikey. Mikey's had a bad read. Q1 always didn't read it well, but everyone behind did. We're coming through turn 1. Looks like everyone. We have side-by-side action with the Nutter and Shaker Maker side-by-side. Go on, Nutter, I'll give you your airtime because you're in a move. You have the inside line from the Max Hamilton corner. Little squeeze. Shaker Maker gives you the room. Nutter loses out and drops the position. I'm going to stay on board with Nutter as he goes around this double right-hander and probably going to tap the back of Shaker Maker. He's going to get close. Oh, Nutter learnt his lesson. He learned his lesson. No, that's all you're getting. Right, you lost the position. It was good. It was worth doing. There's Thiago Strike. Mikey locks up. Thiago Striker looking to take advantage for the lead. Couldn't make anything of it. Now they're coming into the straight. Obviously, no DRS until next lap. Is it 2 laps over the safety car or 1? I believe I've lost Rasha. Have I lost Rasha?
No, they didn't listen. No, I was just watching this race.
Right, just too intrigued. I thought Keys 1 always was going to send it then as Thiago Striker went deep, but... Is Q... No, they both got the juice on Q sending a... Looking for the dummy, nothing of it. Everything in the back road is nice and calm. So Mikey retook the lead. I miss Mikey retaking the lead.
So... Looking here, got a little bit of fight here between KBC and Underdog. Underdog is really pressuring KBC. RD7 just strained, so it's gonna be hard to overtake.
It could be like this to the end as well. It'd be nice to see if Rocket sorted out his oversteering problems. Now he's on the medium, he might prefer these tyres.
Might have to nurse these tires a little bit to get to the end.
Thiago Striker retook the lead, like well before turn 1.
There's a fast stop the race as well.
So is Mikey... Yep, he's not making the move this lap. KBT had a look at Q1 always, but didn't think anything of it. So there's not much. I'll tell you what, Rocket is right on the diffuser of... Okay, I've lost sound. Lou? Oh.
Yeah, it's a really hard one here. P1 to P12 is DRS. P1 to P less is DRS.
I'll tell you what, KBT is holding Underdog up. Because Underdog is all over that diffuser. He has to take different lines just to avoid him. So Underdog is starting to get frustrated. Like, he can't get past this Aston Martin. Got the overtake lit up, so it looks like he's going for it down the inside for turn 1. He's on board with Rocket to see it. Underdog has the inside line, KBT around the outside. Can he hang it round? Nope, he has the move done into turn 2. So Underdog moves himself into P4. In a moment, a quick turn 3. So good move from Underdog. Rico's having a good solid race. He's moved up from
Upper has overtaken Joby for P12. I'll try and close that gap to Fitzy.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see now if Fitzy can come back through the field.
So now Underdog just has to finish the race because Trex is out and Rocket is right behind him. So finishing the race in this position is going to be good for him, and he goes for P3. Really good overtake there from Underdog on Q's.
Again. It's the second time he's got Q's into that corner.
Around the outside every time. Can he defend now? He doesn't have any ERS left. Saving and saving and saving. The Q's is gaining and gaining and gaining.
How did he get the RS?
He will not have it now.
KBT 6 again inside of turn 2. Now Rocky's having a look in Q1 always. KBT has the RS. Q1 looking down to the inside. And yep, sits back in. And that's the problem with the DRS train. You actually have to make the moves. The MFG still sitting right behind Thiago Striker with 2/10. As Q1 always goes slightly wide. Rocket's on the inside of the double right-hander and decided to back out of it before he lost the back end. Or get a track limit warning.
Okay, Underdog has broken DRS.
He has, well, with these 3 scrapping, it wouldn't surprise me. KBT is struggling.
All he has to do now is get into the DRS of the leaders, and he'll be in for the fight. And
Guess what?
maybe,
And as you speak of that, he's in it.
which he does. Barely. Does he have the? Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
Will
He's
have
9.6.
DRS.
Right, KBT's on the inside. Q1 always round the outside for P4. Rocket has to lift. KBT has the inside line. Q1 hangs it around the outside. Has the inside line for turn 2. Has a dodgy exit though, taking the title line, which gives KBT the run onto the next straight into the Max Hamilton corner. And
It's not gonna end well. That's a
Q1
bomb.
goes round the outside. Still side by side after that corner through turn 5, side by side, but surely not into the double right hander. Nobody's got to move on, but Rocket's on the inside of KBT. They make contact, and Rocket backs out of there. They make contact. Whoa! Where's the Red Bull come from? The Red Bull just sends it, hits Rocket, and Rocket to the Red Bull.
I'm seeing a different driving style here between Tier 1 and Tier 2. Tier 1 are so scared to make dive bombs and stuff, and here you got Tier 2, boom, bang in every single corner they get a chance.
Yeah, that's because they don't have to race properly.
Honestly,
No,
I forgot how to make overtakes. I don't have the skill to make overtakes on long races anymore. I could do it in a 5-lap race. But I'm just way too scared of losing a wing in a long race. If you do, you lose a wing without safety car, you're gone.
As I was telling you last night, I think there's only one race this season I've not had to change my wing.
So yeah, I'm seeing a problem here for Mikey. He is burning every single turn to stay with Thiago. So like, I think Thiago is a little bit faster than him, even though he doesn't have any DRS. And now Underdog is at the back of him with more ERS than Mikey. And he will be patient for a little while, but coming up to the last laps, so the last 6 laps, the Underdog will not be as patient as much, and Mikey will not have enough.
I'll tell you what, Rocket loses a lot of time through Bickle to Hackle. He has a really bad exit. So he loses ground through the long left, and he just struggles. He uses DRS and secondary just to catch the back up. The Rocket.
Oh, look out.
He sort of changes drive.
Oh, Luca
what a
goes
save
down
by
the
Luca!
inside! What a set
Going
that
for
was
the
from the Red Bull
late
driver.
Doesn't make it work. So Luca's not scared to have a go, is he?
Hey, who are you watching? I was watching the second Red Bull driver.
Yeah, Luca.
Okay, because MFG
I'm on board
tried
with
to
Rocket.
go
Watching it
for.
all in front of us.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Swipper pits, Sailor spins. Sailor is still stranded, trying to get going again. He does.
Alright, so this is the front three. Underdog. Best on the RS. So Underdog's probably just nursing the tyres now. I'm probably grateful for the safety car because we don't have to save fuel now. They would have saved that. But I can't see. Mikey's going to the inside. Mikey's looking to retake the lead of the Grand Prix down the inside of turn 1. And Thiago Striker just tucks in and he clips on the curb. He's had a moment. Underdog's now taking the advantage. He's going to have the inside line for the Max Hamilton corner, but he doesn't have the straight line speed. And Thiago Striker slots back.
Was that happening?
Ruka.
His teammate is trying to get a go here. Rocket sees a chance to go around the outside. Will he make a mistake? He will. What? KBT just lost 2 positions in 1 corner there.
He did. I mean, I'll tell you what. Yeah, we're not going to talk about him.
Notter is right at the back of them as well.
That's what I was on about. That's why I said I'm not going to talk about him. I have my 1 week route on him.
Wuka is carving through this field like
Hey,
it's nothing.
He's gone wide though.
Oh,
Second to last corner, so Rocket is right on his ass, and he's lost the RS. to Q1 always.
So now Rocker will try and go.
The KBT, as we watch it, Rocket goes to the outside, Ruka goes to defend. Rocket's got the move done well before turn 1. Ruka tucks in. Oh, and KBT's been hit. KBT's been hit. Nutter's done it again. Different corner.
Nutter, that is strike 2, my man. Oh, someone else. Joby goes off.
Right, okay. I'm guessing that might be a penalty coming Nuts' way.
But another has a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits 3 times. And he has lost some time to Jacoby and lost a end plate. It's going to be
Well,
a
I'll tell
front
you what, while
right.
all that was going on, Underdog has got past MFG and Underdog is in P2 and about to take the lead of the Grand Prix.
Has all the DRS he needs, all the DRS he needs into turn 1.
Underdog around the outside. This move is done well before turn 1. Underdog from P9 to P1.
Another pits.
And Thiago Striker's round. Thiago Striker's at the moment. He's lost the back end. Mikey says thank you very much. Back into P2. Thiago Striker trying to get very early on the power and he's lost the RS as we have Rocket weaving all over in the background trying to keep one always behind him. It's all kicking off everywhere as Fitz is now making a move on Shaker making to Max Hamilton. And Fitzy moves up in moves himself up in
English.
8.
I mean, Thiago Striker has just half spun, lost the RS, and he's supposed to get into the wall. Thiago Striker into the wall he goes. He loses a part of his front wing. Maybe he still had his tires are dead.
Yeah, he's looks like that front right is a 50p piece. He's gonna have to pit, but you can put the softs on and go to the end. Yep, he's coming in. Thiago Striker is coming in. So Mike, that promotes Rocket up into P3. So Underdog's not going to be too happy about that. Right, Ruka. He's one always saw Ruka. We're looking for the dive bomb again and covered it off. Ruka batters to back out. We get aggressive. As Shaker Maker gets back past Fitzy. So Fitzy back in P8 again. As he's getting a spot on Thiago Striker's pit stop. Thiago Striker's come out in P11. It's going to be 12. I'm guessing not had to pit for a new wing as well after hitting KBT. Told you he didn't deserve his airtime.
Now it's a fight for P1 between Underdog and MFG. Underdog could run away with the here.
Yeah, we know Mikey's got pace.
He's got pace.
The leaders.
Doesn't have any
Mikey
RS.
tucks in, so I'm gonna get back on with Ruka. No, he's not making the move just yet. Fitzy and Shaker Maker. Nope, it's all going to kick off into... Oh, hello. Ruka has sent it on Q's one always.
Q's...
Nah, he was nowhere near.
Q's made a mistake. Q's made a mistake.
Ah.
So it was a free position for the Red Bull driver. 2-4 for the Red Bulls, eh? I just want to check their championship standings for Red Bull. They are last. So if they did get a 2-4, this will help them a lot in the championship. It could boost them all the way to P7. Oh, Nuruka goes wide and off the track.
Yep, Q1 and Jacoby has gone past them. Look, he had 8 seconds to shake him like that. So all that hard work undone, and he's lost a wing.
Has he?
So he's had contact somewhere. There's no end plate on the right hand side.
Oh yeah. All of that sending he's been doing, maybe he comes back and bites him and into the pit he comes. Yep.
So
Check.
it's a bad few laps for the Portuguese boys.
Not gonna lie, we
I'm
haven't
guessing
talked about this
Shaker
guy.
Maker might be next.
Not gonna lie, yeah. I haven't talked about him much. Fitzy's getting some ground here.
KBT gets put over on Fitzy down the
Fitzy.
inside for Max Hamilton.
Yeah.
He's got the move done before the turn. And there we go. Thiago Striker sets the new fastest lap of the race with 1 minute 10.3. Good move there by Fitzy. Textbook. Nothing to say. Now the field is spread. There's only Shake and Make on the back of Fitzy and MFG, who's just about to lose DRS to Underdog. Needs a good exit here. Keep within. 1.6, 1.3, 1.1, 1.1, 1.0, 9 times, and I think he missed it by 0.1. He doesn't have DRS. He needs a good turn 1 here. Make sure he's within.
He is within now. 7/10.
And there's the line that you have to be in, so he's got DRS again down the straight. And Mikey can breathe for another lap. Get dragged along.
Rockets and Q's are just in no man's land.
Yeah, you're finding
Jacoby's even worse.
Everyone's spread now. There's only like Nutter on the back of Whipper. As they're coming up the start-finish straight. Nutter's had a moment though, he's lost 2 tenths. And he's coming in again.
Nutter has a horrid race here.
I was expecting Nutter to come in again. Maybe he got angry at me giving him an airtime ban.
Let me see.
Oh, okay, he's getting a new wing. He's damaged his wing again.
Has not been his race.
No, he was doing well. He was quite happy in 8th, and then as soon as he hits KBT, it all goes to pot.
It all goes downhill. Check if he also pits. Is it for a wing?
No, Mikey just sits in. He could have made the move there, Mikey, but he said nope, nope, nope.
That's weird. Jacoby pitted for a new set of tires. He could have just went to the end.
I did say this because the safety car came out early. Some people might go to the 2-stop.
He loses 3 position pitting, but he does have newer tires.
I just don't think the tyre deg's enough to catch the field back up.
Oh, there's the lapped car. Senna is a lap. Sorry, he's only lost 1 position then. MFG is out of DRS.
Again.
Again.
And this time he's not juicing, so I think he's letting Underdog go.
B2 will still be a really good position for MFG, but it always hurts.
I tell you what, Mikey uses half of that green stuff going into turn 1. I've never tried that. I might have to try that.
Wait, what did it do, sorry?
If you watch Mikey going into turn 1, like before he gets into the braking zone, he like puts half his car off track, and I've never tried that line. Sort of straightens the braking line up.
Like on the pit
On the green
entry?
stuff, yeah. No.
Oh, the others. Oh, the other. Oh,
three
sorry.
wide.
Sorry.
3 wide.
3 wide.
Thiago Striker's hit Blake. Blake's gone slightly wide. Jacoby has defended the position. That was a little bit crazy. Out of nowhere.
Should be worried here if Thiago Striker is catching them with older tires and a harder compound tire.
Right, Ruka on the fresh start, so he's gonna make the move. Oh no, he's just decided to hit him. Through the double right hander. With so much fresher tyres, obviously you can take it faster.
Ruka around the
Right around the
outside.
outside.
Oh.
There is grip there, that move is on. I do like that move.
Ruka is one of
Moves
those.
him up to P10.
Ruka is one of those clip drivers. Makes a really good clip and just disappears for the rest of the race.
Yep, Shaker Maker's got past Fritz into turn 1.
Yep.
These two just DRS swapping. There's Fitz is now coming back in. Jacoby set the fastest lap with 1 minute 94. Fitz
I'm
comes
looking-
down to Max Hamilton. Shaker tried to give him the squeeze, but Fitz still gets the move done.
Top 2 here.
Back on
Underdog.
59.
Underdog is not really running away with it.
Yeah, it's only like a 10th of a lap. Yeah, but watch Mikey's line going into turn 1.
I will, that's why
Walk
I'm
straight
on board
in
with them.
If they're braking line up to straight breaker, especially with ramp locked off, it helps. Yeah, I'll have time to watch it. As you come across, he'll get the car right to the right. Near. Watch, he'll go right, there you go.
I think it's just
I don't know,
unnecessary. I don't
Oh,
know.
he's done it every lap. But someone might need to try. Right, back in the battle for P5, Rasha can make obviously take P1 again in turn 1. And then I'm guessing we're going to go around turn 1, turn 2, turn 3.
Fitzy.
Oh, Fitzy's had a bad turn 1 though. I think Shakermaker's going to keep hold of it this time.
If I was Fitzy, you're 8 seconds away from 4th. You're not catching them in 6 laps. I would just stay behind Shakermaker here. Yeah, he has a penalty anyways. So
Oh yeah, just stay behind me.
yeah, just stay behind him for the rest of the race.
Aston Martins always seem to end to be together.
Yellow flag, so it's gonna be the kick.
Jacoby on fresh softs as well, so I'm expecting team orders to happen here.
Jacoby has the best lap of the race so far.
Yeah, 1 minute 93, I believe.
Team orders? Question mark?
Yeah, it's gotta be team orders on 20 lap old mediums to 3 lap new softs. KBT's wiser than that.
Oh, he's not doing anything about it.
KBT's got to let him go. If he wants him to go and catch Fitz, he needs to let him go now.
It's gonna be DRS games here, so he's gonna probably overtake him on the DRS.
On that. Yep, there we go. KBT sticks to the inside. Jacoby around the outside. Thank you very much. P7 for Jacoby. Obviously the double stack did not help at the safety car for the Aston Martin boys. Shakermaker still holds off Fitz into Max Hamilton. Fitz has now got the running room out turn 5, going into the double right-hander, side by side. Fitz around the outside.
Very risky.
Very risky, but gets the move done. Solid move there by Fitz. So, this is going to be a battle to the end, I reckon.
Thiago will try.
Striker, who has caught KBT and the Aston Martins.
We'll try and
Can
get...
KBT did what he did last week? Defend like a lion for Jacoby. And keep him behind. Solid drive from KBT last week.
Jacoby's already broken DRS, so that's a good sign for the Aston Martin boys. But I don't think he'll be any defined in here. ERS, DRS. Oh, right. Wow. Changed the position in the last second. Thiago Striker, easy overtake for him. And he's gonna try and chase down Jacoby now. With 5 laps to go.
Pressure tyres for Jacoby, so it's going to be hard. Fitz holds off. Yeah, Underdog is starting to have full control of this race. Mikey's in P2. So your battles are for 7th and for 5th. 2 battles on track, and Shakermaker has a penalty. So Jacoby's only got to find 3 seconds. On at least 3 seconds. They've done a penalty now.
Oh, Jacoby doesn't have penalty, that's Shakermaker.
Yes, I know, but he only has to find 3 seconds to be ahead of Shakermaker. He doesn't actually have to overtake him.
Oh yeah, sure. I didn't realize that.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's got to be at least 3 seconds.
Thiago Striker with DRS on Jacoby, both on new tires. It's gonna be a race to the line here.
Just ahead of that. Fitzy goes to defend, Shakermaker holds off. Right, let's jump on board. Nope, get back on board with Shaker. Oh, Shakermaker's had a bad turn 2 though. He's ran wide. He's fine for this lot. Thiago Striker is going to have a chance into the Max Hamilton corner.
Yes,
His
yes.
move's done.
Up into overtake and done
There he
before the
goes.
corner.
Textbook move there from Thiago Striker. So Jacoby's starting to struggle on them softs, which surprises me. 4 laps to go, including the one we're on. So you complete this lap, everyone who finishes will score at least a point, because 90% of the race will be complete. 36 laps, you only have to do 33. So it looks like 15 people will score points.
I want to say Shaker Maker is losing a lot of time to Thiago Striker here. Obviously, your tires will help. He only has to find a second now, because Shaker Maker has a 3 second time
He's
penalty.
going round the outside of Fitzy into turn 1, and Fitzy tucks in. So he retakes P5. I think Fitzy's just working with them to try and stay ahead of those boys, because I'm guessing Fitzy's going to make the move back here. And yep, Fitzy. So they're DRS swapping, they're working together, trying to stay ahead of the boys behind them. So Jacoby is still within Thiago Striker. Thiago Striker must be frustrated himself after losing his wing. Was it lap 22? He lost his wing?
Who?
No, Thiago Striker.
I'm not sure.
KBT has a heavy lock up, Ruka's closing right up on him. Ruka even had to back out of it a little bit from 7th to 10th back.
Ruka has a small moment at the start of sector 2.
So Shaker Maker's gone past Fitzy. I will stay on board with Ruka. Most aggressive driver today by far. Down the outside for turn 1. The move is done before turn 1. Thank you very much. Fitzy.
Want to see Ruka on tier 1.
Fitzy and Shaker Maker don't know what they're doing with each other. And I've been kicked.
Blue flags here.
I've been kicked.
From?
I've been kicked.
From what? Oh.
Him.
Oh.
Send me an invite back, please.
I did. Well, the viewers cannot see anything, but I'll let you know what's going on. Absolutely nothing. So... They're not missing anything.
What lap are you on?
One more time?
Lap 34? What lap are you on, lap 34?
Lap 36 is the last lap.
Oh fuck, let's go.
So I need you in here to commentate on the dog ticket and checker flag. There we go. Now, I will do it.
Joining.
Underdog is...
Right, we're back.
Okay.
We're back. This Underdog is coming to Pico de Pato. Sorry for that brief commercial ad break. So Underdog is coming around the final corner for the final. He's well ahead of ours on board with Mikey. Underdog is coming over the line. Your winner from P9 and a solid, consistent drive. Underdog will take the win. Mikey will finish in P2. He's got to be happy with himself there. Rocket in P3. First and second in the championship. No, first and third in the championship. Finished first and third. Q1 always will come over in fourth. Shaker Maker manages to hold off Fitz, but he has Thiago Striker racing to the line. Fitz has got enough to hold him off, and Fitz will finish P5 as Shaker Maker drops down to P8 behind Jacoby and Thiago Striker. Did Thiago Striker have a... No, Jacoby got Thiago Striker on the line as well.
I did.
It was three-way. Crazy stuff. KBT 9th. Blake is now coming round and 11th.
Sorry.
Behind him.
Do not disrespect my favorite driver, Ruka Knight, KBT 10. You said
Yeah. Blake's coming over the line in 11th. This guy is just new to the game. He's learning all the time.
and then race
But
done.
he had his best result last week. Yeah, race done. Sorry for the bad timing of the commercial at the end there. At least I got the end.
Oh!
Underdog takes driver of the day, so it's a bonus point for the championship leader.
36 points for Underdog. Extends his championship there from
It'll be Rocket now.
yeah, it will be Rocket.
Trex doesn't score any points. So Underdog wins. MFG second. Rocket third. Q's1 always fourth. Fitz in fifth. Good day for the McLaren boys. Second in the championship by a point to Alpine. And Alpine only scoring in eighth. Jacob will start sixth. And McLaren will take the lead of the constructors. Thiago Striker seventh. Must be fuming after losing his wings. Shaker Maker eighth after his penalty. After his pens. Ruka gets aggressive driver of the day in 9th, KBT 10th, Blake 11th, Whipper 12th, Dirty Fuck will finish 13th, Jube will start finish 14th, Taylor 15th, and Trex is the unclassified finisher and the only retirement from this race. Next week we are at Miami. I'm not sure if I can race on Wednesday, but I'll definitely be commentating. Rasha, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much for
I
having
shall
me.
see you next week in the box. Good luck with your exams, for whatever exams you've got this week.
I've passed everything, so I don't have any different next week.
No, so you're good for the week.
Yeah, I am.
Right, IUF1, we'll see you on Monday for the championship tier in Miami. Good night, and God bless. I was about to press the wrong button.